Ladies and gentlemen, we are ready for the 8-ball finals in the 2023 Dynamic Billard European Youth Championships. The finalist for the under-17 division playing on table 1 is, representing Germany, Felix Vogel. And representing Finland, Riku Romppanen. Referee in this match will be Sretsko Petrovic from Bosnia and Herzegovina. And then we present you the finalist in the under-19 division playing on table 2. Representing Germany, Dennis Laszkowski. His opponent is representing the Netherlands, Yannick Unger. Referee Gintaras Petrovas from Lithuania. The final for the girls division will be played on table 4, and the finalists are, representing Poland, Jonska Isabella. Let me correct that, it's of course Isabella Jonska. Her opponent is, representing Turkish Cypriot, Alala Gafari. The referee, Danilo Heberstreit from Germany. Players, please stand for the break.
Well, good evening everybody. Welcome to the Dynamic Billiard European Championships for the youth. We are in, where are we, Tommy? Podčetrtek, Slovenia. And we are following the match on the main feature table. It's the under-17s final between Germany's Felix Vogel and Finland's Riku Romppanen. And of course, just heard there, Tommy Laminaho is with me in the commentary box. Good evening, Tommy.
Good evening, David, and everybody there behind the screens.
Yes, promising to be an exciting match. There's probably two of the best players in the under-17s. Of course, there's a few more here, but if you had to pick a final, it wouldn't be a bad one to pick with these two players. It is the 8-ball. both players already been in a final here this week. Riku a little bit more success, winning the straight ball, and Felix having a heartbreak in the 10 ball the other night. If you were watching, remember his scratch in the last rack on the 6 ball, giving Slovenia's Max Benko a little help in claiming the gold medal. Felix is out for revenge, not against Riku, just against himself. Wants to make sure that those mistakes don't happen again. That was a heartbreak, wasn't it, Tommy?
Oh, it was, and it was the whole final towards the end was nervy, change all the time, changing match, and in the end, of course, it had to end like that.
Yeah.
It's of course not nice that a match ends in a mistake of a player, but that's sports.
Yeah, it happens.
Yes,
It happens. But they're playing that shot there. He's played the 2 ball, but he pushed the 7 ball over towards the stripe 10, so he's made that shot. Oh, position on the 7.
Yeah, don't
A
have a
little
good
bit
shot
awkward.
at the moment. As the 3, the far 3. I think he should go for it. If he can make the 3 and play position on the 6, that of course then has a chance to open the 7 again. So, because the 6 goes to the lower right corner pocket.
This is a tough free ball, though.
No, for sure. Oh, let's see where the cue ball goes. Not where he wanted though.
Nestles up next to the 8 ball. Got a shot on the 6. You can see the 6, put it that way. But,
You can see the 6, but I think one option could be jump the 4. Because you can make the 6, that's obvious. You only can play safe.
that's
I think so.
pretty close to the 8 there, I'm guessing.
Yeah, it could
Maybe
be.
just the 8 has his nose in front.
It's a smart shot, blocking that corner pocket. Far
Very good shot there.
up left. That was a really smart shot. So, but of course now the 7 is tied to the 10, and no obvious solid ball nearby to open the 7. So let's see what happens. Riku Romppanen calls the bank shot to the side pocket. And just wobbles out. Nice try, but now, like I said, the 7 is glued almost to the 10. I don't know, maybe with making the 4 here and playing as much as left spin on the cue ball, it might come into the cluster from the cushion. Now, nick the side of the 7, and as you can see, it's now makeable to the low right corner pocket, and he has a shot at the 6 if he just can draw the cue ball. Let's see what he rushed into the shot a little bit, and that's one of the delicate shots that he had there. Really make a big difference, 1 millimeter in the cut, so couldn't draw cleanly back. So now Felix Vogel in trouble. Riku Romppanen there awaiting anxiously to get back to the table. As David mentioned, Riku is the straight ball champion already here, and Felix being yesterday in the 10 ball final, trying to defend his European Championship title from last year, but in the end fell 1 rack short against the hometown or home nation hero Max Benko. Riku last year already was in one final in 9-ball, and also in bronze medal, I think, in 8-ball. Could be wrong, but did get 1 bronze and 1 silver. And now this year already 1 gold and at least a silver. Let's see, will that be 2 gold? Riku is really experienced young boy already in the billiard circuit. He's been traveling around the world and getting the experience in. Let's see if the 10-ball drifted too far. I think he can still see the 10. The cue ball will go towards the 8, or maybe he can just avoid hitting the 8 and go from long rail back to his last striped ball, just like that. Well done, Riku. Straight in on the 9. We also have 2 other 8-ball finals going on here at the same time. Under 19 division, Denis Lashkovsky from Germany playing Yannick Pongers from the Netherlands, 2 of the European strongholds in the under 19 division, and Izabela Jonska from Poland against Alara Gafari, representing the Northern Cypriots in the girls division. So Riku takes the first rack, leading 1-0. And the match is on. Like I said, in the boys we have Denis Lashkovsky, who is also the reigning men's 8-ball European champion from 1.5 months ago in Tampere, Finland. So many might say Denis entered the final or this tournament as one of the favorites. But his opponent Yannick Pongers also made some damage in the men's European Championships, finishing 2nd in straight pool division. So
yeah, I was a little surprised there, wasn't it? With a couple of the youngsters taking the men on. It's just shows you the strength in depth in Europe in the youth division, and largely down to the EPBF and its members. As Riku Romppanen breaks off in rack 2, leading 1-0, a race to 6.
Makes a ball. Stripes lining up there on the top of our picture. See, no real problems. No balls are blocked, really.
And prior to the red 11 going to the corner pocket, I think solids were favourites. Still are. If that 4 goes past the stripe there.
That's the only reasonable ball to start with. If he only can keep, okay, if he gets to the 6, that will be just fine. And the 1 ball there, maybe he could fall under it and play the 1 ball in the side.
Very good position, as you said, Tommy.
Yeah. Let's see if he's straight in. That's a little bit of an angle, but not too much, though. If he can draw somewhere where the cue ball is now, he could play the 3 or the 7.
Are you having fun with the colours again?
Oh, yeah. Sometimes, yeah.
Yeah, no, from after the 1, he's got to clear that 2 ball because of the 7, but I'm not sure if he can
That's
get the
just looking
position
at
on
now.
the 3 first, you see.
Yeah.
I think he might just take this 1, then take a long 2.
Yeah, I think that's what he played for. Otherwise he would have drawn more. Played the 2 and I guess the 7 try to...
Got to avoid the 2 stripes on the side rail. Get out there in the middle for the 7.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I think he got away with it, though.
I think so. Got a shot on the 7.
Yeah, shot on the 7.
Although, he might want to take the 3 here first, actually, Tommy.
I think this is a taste issue a little bit. Either way you want to go. Of course, Riku is a true shot maker. Sees no problem playing the 3 ball. A little bit too close to the cushion, closer than he wanted, for sure. Needs to draw back for the 8, so maybe if he can just elevate a little bit and play sort of a stop shot, that'll do.
Oh, he's missed the 7.
Missed it.
Oh, potted it, but the wrong pocket. And Felix back at the table.
The 2 stripes there next to each other might cause a little bit of a problem, although he can play a combination.
I think he's going to, obviously, combination is available. A tough one, but I think he might be trying
Yeah, from here he can
to break them open. Play this with top left English.
referee carefully examining if the shirt would hit the ball, but no. All good.
Split the problem as well.
Very well. Has a nice pattern there. If you see, straight in on the 10, then get rid of the 2 balls on the top short cushion, 15 to the side, and then the 2 balls here, 9 as the last, and then the 8, of course, as the very last.
You could play the 14 to the side though.
Oh, 14, that's what I meant, of course.
No problem.
Hey, hey, hey.
It's a long day.
It's a long week. So, the Polish Izabela Janska has had a quick start in the girls' match, already 3-0 up after 12 minutes of match play. So that is quick.
Yeah, this, if you look, this is the slowest match so far, Tommy, out of the 3 finals, because in the under-19s, Yannick Pongas is a 2-1 lead over Denis Laskowski.
And we're only in rack number 2.
Just about to end rack number 2.
Both players failing to run out from their own break. And the opponent taking advantage of it. So 1-1 and Felix Vogel to break.
Yeah, and that was a miss by Riku Romppanen on the 6 ball. He played it to the corner, went in the opposite corner, gave Felix a table back. Felix played great first shot, splitting up the problem on the side rail and the rest. He made it look very easy indeed. Riku Romppanen knows he's in a match.
Yeah, like we said, Felix definitely wants a personal revenge on this table. Losing that match yesterday, I think he don't want to do that anymore.
No. It's a cruel way to lose anyway, but it happens. You just got to put it to the back of your mind and concentrate on the next discipline. Felix certainly done that. Made his way here to the final.
And it's a long 8 days of pool here, especially for the ones that are always in the quarterfinals, and you play a lot of billiards.
Have you worked out how many matches, Tommy, that you would play if you played all 4 disciplines and played to the quarterfinals?
Let me give you an answer in a bit.
Okay, you're going to work it out. All right.
So, Felix to break. Took a little bit of speed off, I think, comparing to the first one.
Nothing down this time.
Riku jumping into the table. Guess he's gonna go for the solids, especially because of the first shot. He could play the 9.
I think that's
From the
a
stripes,
tough
that's about
opening
it.
shot.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I
But
think
that's
he's
the
got to
only
go solids here.
The 3 is the only question. It is, of course, open to that one corner pocket where the 1 ball went, but he could play it already now as well to the low left corner pocket. That's one option, I think. And then he has the 7. Yeah, that's what he's gonna go for. Or is he? Yes, no, yes.
He'll keep you guessing.
Come on, Riku. Let's do this.
And now, should be taking the blue 2. Sitting behind the 8 ball. Got position there, so should take it now.
I gotta be careful. As you see, if he leaves the cue ball on this end of the table, there's no clear shot. So he needs to make his way all the way. At least he's gonna have a shot on the 7. Oh, that's perfect. Couldn't probably have placed it any better.
He's got the 7 or the orange 5 there, you can see. You can choose the 4 as well, but I think the orange. Does that 4 squeeze between?
I think
The
so.
stripes to
It
the
looks
corner?
like he played for it, but
I think he's on the 7, he's back and forth.
we're looking at his options again. I don't really fancy this 7. Although he could play the 7 to the corner.
I think that's where he's going for, Tommy.
Not to the side, yeah. Have an automatic shot on the 4. Oh, that's all right. No problems there. In the end. Look at what's happening. What is happening? I was just about to say that now he has probably learned from that easy mistake in the second rack and taking it a little bit more carefully, and then this happens. Of course, probably tried to squeeze a little bit of angle for the 6.
Yeah, just keeping a right angle so you could get down for the 8 there.
Yeah.
But you got to concentrate on the pot. Most important first. Looking at the scores there. Laskowski Pongus all square at 2-2. And Alara Hafari has pulled one back, trailing 3-1 now against Isabella Jonska. Girls is a race to 5, so Isabella needing a couple more. Laskowski Pongus is a race to 7.
And here we play a race to 6. It looks like a costly mistake again by Romppanen. But let's see. Should have no real trouble. Felix.
I think he wants to try and get the position here. take the 15 to the centre, and then he'll have a choice, 14 or the 13 to either corner pocket. 13 first, 14 get up behind the 6. You can take the 11 to the centre. He's just looking there where he wants to leave the cue ball. 11 to the centre, 8 to the corner. And that's the road map.
Yeah, looking all nice for the Germans. Riku must be blaming himself. Sitting there, another easy mistake.
Felix Vogel takes a 2-1 lead now. Yannick Pongus just gets himself in front over on table number 2, leading Denis Laskovsky 3 games to 2. And that man there has got to cut out the mistakes if he wants to claim his 2nd gold medal here at the European Championships. There's 2 costly mistakes there. That 4 ball, and in the previous 2 racks ago, I think it was the 6 ball.
A bit uncharacteristic, I have to say. I think it also can affect a little bit. The other one has a gold medal.
Yeah.
Riku already has the gold.
You see Denis Laskovsky breaking off over on table 2. He's trailing Yannick Pongus 3 games to 2. And in the background there you see Alara Ghaffari at the table in her final against Isabella Jonska. Rack number 4, Riku Romppanen to break off. Trailing Felix 2 games to 1.
Missed the cut a little bit on the top ball there, and I think some speed or energy was lost
down,
and
so
nothing down. So
Felix with a nice chance here to extend his lead. On the chat there, they're all talking about the A ball, how they like 8 ball.
yeah, 8 ball is very known around the world.
Yeah, it's probably the most popular billiard game, as in pool game, because you have variations of 8 ball. So everyone knows, you know, the 8 ball going in last. The English play with the reds and yellows, but the same principle. The rest of the world play this sort of 8 ball match.
And it has had its rule changes during the years as well, with 8 ball last pocket in the ages.
Oh yeah.
It was, I guess, from the coin up.
Many variations. I think that's one of the bigger issues with the 8 ball. You go to different towns even, you have a different rule. Some locals made it up. Got to stand on your head and put the 8 ball in another table or something. So it's a little bit crazy sometimes.
Always when I do educations and company events and people start asking about the rules, they say, yeah, there are the basic rules and the real rules, as we say, the world rules. But the main thing in the end is that it would be nice if both parties play the same rules, so you avoid a lot of trouble then. So this is what I always want to say. Uh-oh. Okay, he wanted to play that 14, maybe. but drifted just a little bit too far. I think the 4 is, yeah, the 4 I think is blocking the 14. Just going back to look at it again. The clock is ticking, the players are on shot clock.
It looks like you can see the 14.
Okay.
It's just, does the 13 go past or between the 3 and 4?
I think it goes. I think it really goes because... Okay, well, if he goes there, he could break open the 13 as well. But then he would have to go now. Like 15 to the side. Oh, but that's not open either. I'm just talking. Yeah, I think the 13 would go. He's playing the 15 to the corner.
This is the 11.
11, that's what I said, right?
just
My goodness
just,
me.
Just so you know out there that our Tommy sometimes struggles with colours, so you be patient with him. I try and help him out every now and then. It's not to make him look a bit daft or anything. Some people do have colour issues.
Yeah.
And the monitors we're using in here can be a little bit tough sometimes, even for the proper sighted.
It's not the ideal, I have to say, but what can you do? Let's just try to get over it.
Yeah, just leave the numbers in colours. Say that ball, corner pocket.
The ball next to the 8. The strike ball next to the 8.
Oh, yeah.
I remember this joke that they always did when they had snooker on TV and it was still black and white. And we're talking about that the blue is the one behind the red or whatever.
Yep.
Let's see if he can now has to create something for the 8 ball. Oh, what a nice shot.
Yeah.
See that fist bump?
He's in the zone. And he's leading 3 games to 1.
Driver's seat, as we
Yeah,
say.
he's halfway there. And Isabella Jonska is on the hill, leading Alara Ghaffari 4 games to 1. And Yannick Pongas has got a move on there in his final over on table number 2, leading Denis Laskowski 4 games to 2. Alara on the hill, Yannick over the halfway line, and Felix on the halfway mark.
We see Alara there at the table in the back, trying to close the gap between her opponent, and Yannick, of course, here in the orange team, Netherlands.
Well, Lara, she can't afford any more mistakes, Tommy. So Isabella's on the hill.
Poland creating more talents.
It's a conveyor belt sometimes over there. But it's nice to see other countries coming through as well, with a lot of the youngsters.
Slovenia is catching up.
And again,
everyone.
A dry break. These players here are having problems with a break here. Not really capitalising.
No, let's see how... Hit the rack quite solid, and as you see the balls are spread really nicely, but just none of them finding the pocket. So Riku going for the 10 ball, and trouble. As you see, the 6 ball drifted to that stripe. What he could do, let's see if he's gonna go for this reckless combination, and that ball, is that the 14 maybe, to the 9, and then the 14 could open the cluster there, but...
Well, he's choosing the 15 down the side rail and doing it that way. And fortunate to get position on the 13 there.
But has to reach a little bit or take a bridge, because the 6 is right behind the cue ball.
You're going to have the high bridge.
Yeah. Now, something for the referee, for the cameraman. Has to avoid hitting the 6 ball with the cue. Does well.
That. Got position for the 12.
Has the 9 ball, I think. I think he got away with that.
I think so, yeah. I cannot see the red stripe up there, but he's got the 14 to take to the corner.
Always quite risky to bump into balls.
Or even the centre.
Yeah.
Yeah, take it to the centre. Just let it roll through a little bit. Oh, not.
Did it go enough? I don't think he has a shot.
He's making hard work at this. Very hard work.
It's a thin cut. Makeable one. Has to get away with.
No.
Yeah. After 11. Oh no, what happened?
Wow.
What a nightmare for Romppanen. Taking a timeout right away.
Yeah.
Because now it's the correct time. Oh, what a nightmare. To see the 8 ball going into the pocket on the wrong time. That's of course loss of rack.
Yeah, tried to cut the red 11 in. Cue ball travelling round table. Crashing into the 8 ball. 8 ball drops in the corner.
So Felix Vogel 4-1 up. Alara Ghaffari there closed the gap to 2 racks, trailing 4 racks to 2 against Isabella Jonska. See the empty table, empty chair of Riku Romppanen.
Yannick Pongas is a 5-2 lead over Denis Laskowski.
Yeah.
Getting closer to a gold medal here for the Dutchman.
Both players, Pongas and Laskowski, already qualified for the 8 ball World Championships played in Klagenfurt in the men's 8 ball World Championships, and will be playing there. And if they would qualify for the Youth World Championships as well, which are played alongside, they will have a whole lot of work in Austria then.
Are they going to let them play for both?
Yeah, apparently yes. If they qualify for both, they
okay.
will,
Yeah. But it's only Dennis that can do that, though, isn't it?
No, Yannick also qualified.
Yannick,
yeah, because he was
because of the
runner-up.
Medals.
Yeah,
okay, the medal table.
Yeah.
So Yannick and Dennis could have a busy time.
Oui.
In Austria. How are they going to do that then if they win both titles?
We thought that let's see first, and then
then of course.
speak.
I mean, a chance. I mean, it's they've got to do the work first, but it would be interesting.
At least last year they were able to. At least they played first. On this round they played the men, and the next round they played the women, and then the next round they played the youth, and
okay, so
on.
Yeah. So if you're doing well, you just got to play. Yeah. You know, quite a few rounds in a row.
But these kids, they don't mind.
That's coming up in October. And
yes.
That's in Klagenfurt, Austria. Not far away from here, actually.
200
kilometers.
kilometers.
Yeah, a couple of hours drive from here. This is about an hour and a half away from Zagreb.
And about the same from Ljubljana.
Yeah, similar distances, yeah.
We can see the Croatian border here, just across the street, sort of.
Yeah, they've still got the fence going through at the moment because it's only the beginning of this year that Croatia joined the Schengen area. And I think they have about 1 year to actually get all the fences down, something like that.
Will keep someone busy.
Yeah, so you can just nip over the fence and you're in Croatia. Rack number 6. Riku, Romppanen breaking, trading 4-1.
Needs to get something happening. Well, a good break. Made a ball. Let's see how the ball spread.
They made a couple of balls off that break. I think one of each.
Does leave a little bit of work for him. 2 stripes went in. Yes, you have 3 stripes on the table and 7 solids. So, still here. I think he's gonna go for the solids. What do you think?
Yeah, it's
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
yeah, there's 5 stripes.
If he can make the 2 ball, then he'll be all right with the solids. So I think the biggest question. But should be okay. Not from here, but
You might be able to see
might be
enough of
able
the
to
2.
see from here as well.
Take it now.
Then no problem. At least on those balls. Still thinking. Is this the right shot I'm gonna take? Looking the referee like, what are you looking at? Let me do
Yeah.
my job.
Our referee's probably saying the same. The referee's got to do his job
Mutual
too.
agreement, yeah.
But that was
Wasn't-
not the best shot
No.
there from the young Finishman.
I don't know, what does he have? What are his options? Can
The
he,
7
can
ball.
he do the 7? 7 ball. But with a combo or straight in? Combo, I think, from the 6.
We'll see in a minute. Well, that was a risky shot that he took there. And again, Felix Vogel with a chance, comes to the table. Got a difficult shot here. If he wants to take...
Takes the 9 ball to the side.
Yeah, he's going to be bridging over the 7. He's got the 12 up there that he can play without having to bridge. I think that's
He goes
probably...
for the 12 then.
Yeah.
Or?
No,
Yeah.
I think he's still taking a
Still
12.
taking
It's a better shot. You can use the cue a little bit easier than bridging over that 7. Still got to make it though.
Well done.
Terrific
Holding the
shot.
cue ball.
Just as we're watching that shot, Yannick Pongas is on the hill, leading 6 games to 2 over Denislav Skoski.
And Alara is catching up.
Yeah, she's pegging it back. She's trading 3 games to 4 now. Isabella sitting on the hill. Quite straight on this blue stripe 10.
Yeah, limits his options quite a lot.
He was just looking there. There's a 15 squeeze between the 1 and the 7 to the other corner.
I think
I'm not
it
sure.
does, because
It looks like it.
yeah, has some job to do now. Would even have the 9 to the side here.
Yeah, I think he's going to cut the 9 to the side and then he can... Yeah, he's looking where cue ball's going to come back. I think he wants to sit
9 to
down
the
on
side,
the
yeah.
bottom rail if possible. You know, not quite on the rail, but take the 15 up to the corner. He wants to come down just behind the 7.
No.
Yep, that'll be Yannick Pongas. Felix should have waited there. he had the option to wait.
Also applause for the winner, Dennis Zaszkowski.
And Riku Romppanen don't mind either.
No.
Just going for getting a little bit of a lifeline here, Riku. Coming back to the table with a wide open layout, so there's his chance.
Reading on the chat there. It's the Tiny Home Living magazine. I'm not sure if that's his name. He would have had some fun at school, but anyway, just pointing out that these are the pros of tomorrow, of course.
Oh yes. Tomorrow latest. First, of course, they have some school to do in the side, which is important to have as well. Do your studies. And combine that with your career. Riku has the 8 to go for 2 now. Here the celebrations of the Dutch.
Yeah, Riku Romppanen pulls one back, trailing Felix Vogel, now 4 games to 2. It is a race to 6.
And Isabella Jonska on the hill there. On table number 4. Could be that we hear soon some celebrations also from the girls' final.
Yeah, a strong and large Polish delegation here. Of course, already got a gold medal. Dominik
Jasserschap.
Winning the 10 ball.
Yeah, Dominik was delighted after yesterday's win. He was the world champion in 2021 in the under-17s, and last year he didn't qualify, so he was really happy to be back in the winner's circle. And
yeah, I saw the press release. He said, I had a disaster last year. So he was really happy to get back again. Rack 7, Felix Vogel breaking off.
Another empty
7 ball, going to help him out.
Ball. Just drifted far enough to find the pocket. So, what do we have then? Stripes for Felix Vogel. 14 to the corner. Or could they even play it to the side? Has to find something for the 10, or play the stripe nearby the corner pocket first and open the way and the gates for the 10 ball.
Yeah, I think
have so many options that the players are thinking, what is the what's the smartest
well,
from
he's
here?
taking the 15 first to clear space there. Now the 10 ball is available to the corner. He's got to do
11.
the same with the 11.
Many ways to clear this, but looks definitely so that...
Oh no, he can take the green stripe 14 now to the corner.
Just these 3 striped balls, carefully thinking. It's still easy to make a mistake in the 8 ball, even when it looks the easiest possible layout. A small error in position and all of a sudden screwed.
Yep.
So good to take it carefully. Girls match from 4-1 to 4-4. So it's a hill battle there. Deciding rack.
Kafari not giving up. Was trailing 4 games to 1. Felix just making sure his shirt's not going to be hanging.
Well done.
And this 8-ball of Felix Vogel on the hill.
So, first run out of the match, I think.
Could be thereabouts. I have been struggling with a break here. Neither of them capitalising. They've been stealing racks from each other. And then a few mistakes from Riku allow Felix to open up a nice lead. And he can afford no more mistakes.
And have to hope a little bit even when it's alternate break. David the Hunter here. Oh no. Hunting flies.
There's a few. They come inside because we're going to have a little bit of thunder again tonight, Tommy.
Yeah,
A
think
bit
so.
of a storm coming. Yeah, a little bit later. So we should be okay for the matches tonight. But it's the walk home might be interesting.
No, I don't mind. Don't have to take a shower then at the room. So. So Riku Romppanen reaching for his break cue, ready to smash the balls wide open. Here we go. Another good break from Riku. He's been breaking well. But just haven't been able to capitalize from the break. So let's see now.
The 2 glaring misses is really the key in that. The 6
Yeah.
ball and the 4 ball. I think they are the 2 that have made the difference here, certainly.
Goes for the stripes. Don't think he wants to take this combination when you still have open balls left. That's a good shot now. So not the ideal position here for Romppanen. Quite, you can see the disappointment in Riku. Almost can feel the defeat from his absence, but he's still a fighter. Missed it, and now is the chance for the young German Felix Vogel to claim his title that he just barely lost yesterday in 10 ball. Now it's payback time. Or is it?
But it's again another mistake by Riku Romppanen. Self-inflicted, this defeat.
Oh yes, he's had his chances.
Yeah.
That we can't say.
And Felix, of course, been playing well. But Riku certainly making it easier for the young German, as the scoreline suggests.
Going for the combo or? Yep, now we see. Going for the combo. Well done. All balls can see a pocket. That's the good side. Now the one in the 7 need to go to the lower right corner. Just float this in. Have the 4. Have a good shot on the 1 maybe next. And then
4, 1, 5, 7, 8. That's not my phone number.
you can try, but
Yeah. Free phone.
or maybe even 174. Yeah, no. Or even play
Depends
the 7.
where he gets the
yeah,
position.
let's see.
I mean, it's a choice between 5 or 7. It just
I was
depends.
straight in, so that limits a little bit of options. Did he come far enough? I want to play the 7 now. Yeah, he went for the 7. There's a shot on the 7, so he can play 7, 4, 1. Come on. Learning from
Wow, what a turnaround. Isabella Jonska was 4-1 in the lead on the hill, and she couldn't close out the match. Alada Ghaffari making a great comeback and wins her gold medal.
the young Turkish Cypriot claiming the title. And now, as we saw, Felix learned from the previous rack to take his time when the crowd is going crazy.
Yes, I mean, in the previous rack when they announced Yannick, he just carried on playing and missed the ball.
Yeah. A bit straight in, but I think he can still stun and get some angle. Oh, draw. I was thinking right away, it wasn't you as well, that he's going to scratch because...
Yeah, like he did the other night. He's left himself a long shot on the 1 ball.
That's ideal, for sure.
And after this match has finished, we will be having the awards ceremony this evening. So remember to look out for the stream. Come back and join us.
This is the shot of the match. Nicely done. Even under pressure, he's not slowing down, he's shooting the ball. That's the correct way to go. Now, just make sure you float this 8 ball in.
Felix Vogel was shot on the 8 ball for the gold medal.
And here we go. Payback time.
It is. Felix Vogel wins the under-17s European Championship 8 ball division. We continue with 9 ball tomorrow and the teams. So still a few more disciplines to go. We're going to be back shortly with the award ceremony. So look out for the live stream. We'll be stopping and starting again in a few moments.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you for being with us and bye-bye for now.
Stand on this side, she takes a picture.